Once upon a time, in an age that we thought would never exist, in my room, Okay, that was the lamest intro I have ever done in my life. Yo, what's up guys, it's Rainium here, and right now I just wanted to tell you guys a story, since we haven't done this in a while. And this is a story basically of my friend John, Tavon, and me. So I remember there was this one day that I told Tavon to basically, and if you guys don't know who Tavon is, he's like one of my closest buddies. Like we've been through everything. Yes, and by everything I do mean, well, having to stick a waffle in his mouth and stuff like that because he's an idiot. Oh my gosh. Okay, but seriously, I remember this one day that I told Tavon, I was like, Tavon, if you don't get the freak to my house now, I will slap you. That type of thing. So I told him to come over, and he slept over for like 3 days. So with that being said, on the third day of Christmas, my freaking true love said to me. Okay, seriously, on the third day, basically when Tavon came over, well, let me step back, take a few steps back. So the first 2 days he slept over, we were playing. He showed me not Counter-Strike. It was, what the hell was the game? Crossfire, that bullshit game. Anyway, he on the third day, basically it was just me and him in the house alone. Yeah, alone. Guys, don't think this is dirty, okay? Especially you, Tavon. If you're watching this, Tavon, and John, well, especially you, John, since you're a loser, just shut up. But anyway, on the third day, me and Tavon and I were basically, I think we were playing, I don't even remember what we were playing. We were playing Call of Duty. I think it was Call of Duty. We were playing Call of Duty Zombies, and just we were watching this movie. We were watching The Starving Games. It was basically a parody of the Hunger Games, and it was pretty freaking funny. There was this one part in the movie where this girl just took a hammer and hit her leg, and it just went backwards into her face. It was so dumb. But anyway, that being said, we were hearing, it was around 8 o'clock at night, and we were hearing noises. So we were hearing noises, and we were hearing the door being knocked, someone's knocking on the door. And then afterwards, we were hearing the phone ringing, and when I picked it up, all I heard was someone breathing on the phone, literally for 5 minutes straight. So I hung up the phone. I was like, Tavon, you have to come over here. And of course, by him being a bitch, Tavon, let me tell you, Tavon is the biggest bitch I know. Tavon literally, he used to be scared of Call of Duty Zombies. Literally, he used to have I'm almost certain he had nightmares of that game, because he is one of the little, oh my, I don't even want to get there. But anyway, we were hearing the door being knocked on, and the phone was ringing, and then I don't even know, we decided to check the door, and no one was there, right? And then I think one of the lights turned out. So me and him were getting scared. So we were like, okay, this is not good. So then 5 minutes in, we were just sitting there in my room, just looking at each other with that blank expression on our faces, not knowing what to do with our lives, because we were just totally freaked out. And so from there we called John, and John being the fish head, let me tell you, when I called John, me and Tavon and I made up the most lamest excuse to why he should come over. It was 10 o'clock by this time. We were like, John, come over. We want to play games, and we missed you. We missed you so much. We literally said hey John, we missed you so much. How about a couple of games, right? Come on over. And he was like, okay. So he came over, and at that time when he came over, it was 10:10. And so once he came over, I just immediately gave him a pat on the back of his head. Not even the pat on the back of his head. I was like, alright, come on, John, come in. So I locked the door so fast. I locked the door, and I was like, John, come to the room. we need to tell you something. He was like, okay. He was like, what is going on? So he told John, like, literally, we've been hearing the door being knocked, and you know, the phone ringing. Was like, oh hell no, I'm out. And then that's when, well, me and Tavon basically grabbed him, stuck him in the corner, and just left him because we were just so frightened that we just beat the shit out of him and forced him to stay. So since we kind of like forced him to stay basically by trapping him in our room, well, my room, he brought over Injustice. So we were playing Injustice, and from there on out, it kind of went okay. And well, aside from him sucking at Injustice and stuff, I mean, I beat his ass like 50-0. Man, John, you are really terrible. You know that? Really, really terrible. And I don't just mean an Injustice. I mean your hairline too. Oh my gosh, it's non-existent, bro. And what are you gonna do with that thing? And well, that's a, my gosh. What kind of story was that? I have no idea what you would do, but if you guys were in your house alone or with a friend, what would you guys do if you saw or heard your phone ringing and literally your door was being knocked on and there was no one there? Well, like, you know, you guys know what we did. We just stood in the corner staring at each other for like 20 minutes straight, and then afterwards we just called John and went back to playing video games. Oh, whatever. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you liked it. If you can, smack that like button. Thanks a lot for watching. Share with a friend if possible, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
That's it.